Now, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the fear of abandonment.
The thing is, I do want it with him. The problem that I have is the instability. Since the show, you know, on the show, he was hot, he was cold, he would pop off at the drop of a dime.
Yeah.
And then off the show, it carried over.
It did.
It was still up and down, up and down. And then we can do it or we can't. We can do it or we can't. And I can't really handle that.
I ain't do that to you, Red. Don't do that.
What is it going to take for you to get to a space of comfort and know that it's time to move forward with Hollywood?
I need to get emotional stability.
At the heart of fear of abandonment is that fear of being left, being abandoned emotionally or physically. And it's also this fear of feeling like someone's gonna abandon you. Before it's even happened, you're dreading the actual feeling of being left, and anything that even brings you close to feeling like this person's pulling away from you, this person's gonna leave you, can actually impact your behavior.
I do listen, but when I be thinking about the feelings I have in my heart as what she did on the show, it burnt me up.
I remember that Hollywood mentioned some episodes earlier about having an experience where he felt abandoned, whether that was emotionally or even physically at some point with his mum. And when you've experienced the fear of abandonment, you actually will be triggered by some things that feel like almost a breach in the loyalty.
Got you. Got you.
Sir!
Because of her action, building a connection with a new guy, he's now obviously felt that rage. So imagine you and your teammate, you're building, you're doing everything as a team. You now have fortified yourself in this kind of safe wall, okay, around you. You don't want no one coming to infiltrate that wall, because that is going to jeopardize and put you at risk of ever feeling like that person, your teammate, is going to abandon you. So you kind of have to control the thing. You have to control all the walls and the situation so no one gets in, because you never want to feel that sense of abandonment. You never want to feel like you're at risk of being left. You're at risk of someone walking out, that significant person walking out your life. So in this situation where we've had Ashley actually connect with someone new, like Kwame, that is a breach of the wall. That is a breach of the agreement and the safety that I have built and started to feel with you. And now you actually have allowed someone into this, which is ours. It's jeopardized me having to now re-experience that feeling of abandonment. And there is where sometimes feelings of anger and rage can play out in your relationship, because he is triggered. And this is where sometimes we see that the behavior, the anger, the rage that people describe experiencing with some people can be too much. And we see that Ashley's like, even after this show, I'm still enduring a different level of anger and rage. And this is sometimes how, guys, where there are abandonment wounds that lie at the start of some of our earlier childhood experiences, this is how they can play out in our adult relationships. So one of the things that I just picked up on, and I love what Dr. Nicole said, because she spoke about, emotional honesty. But what I thought was missing was this key bit around that there needs to also be some work, potentially for Hollywood and even as a couple, them talking about the fear of abandonment and how that may be playing out in this relationship, for Hollywood in particular. Now, again, these are just my thoughts. I'm not saying that this is definitely what's playing out, but this came to my mind as I watched this episode. So guys, if you enjoy content like this, make sure you also join my mailing list, because in the year, we will be rolling out some fun, exciting group coaching sessions to really delve deeper into topics like this and much more. Also, if you have not yet hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe and the bell so you never miss another video each and every time I upload. Take care and God bless. Bye.